Coming to you from the CFE Arena at the University of Central Florida in Orlando, our FIRST Robotics Competition Orlando regional coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. Whether you're programming a robot, playing a game, or doing homework, the Microsoft Surface is the tablet that can replace your laptop. You can get your Microsoft Surface, Xbox One, and more by going to PLUGHITZlive.com/Microsoft. And with that, we will jump into our first interview because we're running slightly late for her. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
My name is Alexa, and I've been a part of FIRST Robotics for about 7 years now.
Nice.
So what team are you on?
6473 Rock Star Robotics.
Okay. So is this like a newer team or an older team? Can you like give us like a timeline of like how long you guys have been around?
Well, I was like the very first, like I'm like the only member on my team that's still there because I was there from the very beginning since it started.
Founding
and I'm a
member.
senior in high school now, so I've been here from, you know, the beginning when I was like in 6th grade to now, so that's a really long time. And, you know, we've been here since, like, probably, like, 2010. Yeah, 2010. That was when we were, like, founded, I guess you could say.
Okay.
And, yeah, like, our team's been through, like, FLL, FTC. This is our first year as an FRC team. We're rookies. But our robot is actually pretty lightweight. We have, like, a simple design. We don't want to go too, you know, crazy with it because it's our first year.
Sure.
So, yeah.
So did you transition in from FLL to FIRST Tech Challenge, like, as the members of your team
grew older?
Yeah. So you just kind of graduated with each step?
Yeah. So when I first started, I was like the youngest member on the team. So I was like in middle school. A lot of the other team members like older than me, and you know, people like came and went. Like they had their own things to do, and a lot of them like graduated, went on to do like things with their lives and everything. And throughout the years, like I've seen people come and go, and now like our team definitely gonna like leave a legacy because we also mentor our FLL team as well. So it's like kind of going through the motions.
Okay. All right.
It's cool to be able to give back later, isn't it? To a league that you started in?
Yeah, of course. I as a senior, I'm just like, you know, I'm going to come back. I want to like mentor and do all of that stuff because I've been through it all. Like any questions or anything they have to ask me, I can answer.
So going back, so this is your first year being part of FIRST Robotic Competition.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you face going through FRC?
I guess
Compared to like the other years that you've been a part of like FIRST Tech Challenge and FIRST LEGO League.
well, it's definitely a lot harder because the robot's a lot bigger. You have less time. So like for FLL, FTC, you definitely have a lot more time. For FRC, it's like you find out what the theme is and the competition is, and you have 6 weeks to build.
Yeah.
And then there's so many other things that you have to do that's a lot more complex. Like you have to bag the robot and you can't take it out. You have to like keep like a log if you do take it out. Like if you go to like volunteer and stuff, you have to like write that stuff down. A lot of the times, like as a rookie team, we had to like ask other teams who've done it for like years because it was like I don't know exactly what to do. So yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a totally different experience.
Yes, definitely.
Because like with FIRST Tech Challenge, you can almost replace the majority of the robot in the middle of a competition.
Yeah.
And just
Exactly.
Definitely. But
here's our chassis. Oh,
Yeah.
whole new robot on top of it. And so long as you get inspected again, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But with FIRST Robotics Competition, it's you lock that thing up and it's done.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, for this competition, we've definitely like made a few changes, but just like little ones.
Sure.
Like
Nothing substantive.
Yeah. So like the first round, we got hit, so then we like kind of like tightened bolts and everything. Yeah. So because our robot's pretty lightweight compared to other robots, we're like under 50 pounds. Everybody else's robot's like huge. They're like probably like 100. The weight limit is 125. So definitely like our robot is definitely like a lot smaller. And everything.
So going back. I know some people don't know like what the difference is between FIRST LEGO League and FIRST Tech Challenge and FIRST Robotics Competition. But can you like just give a brief overview of what the difference is between each one?
Yeah, so for like FLL, it's definitely more like there's different kind of awards. Like FRC has like the different variety, but FLL, it's like not entirely about the robot. You actually have like presentations. You have to like present stuff to the judges. I know they have like a team building award too, so you go actually into a room and they give you like a team building challenge, and you have to like complete the challenge with your team, and that's like checking like how well you communicate with your team, different things like that. So it's like definitely different aspects in everyone. FTC, the robot's a lot bigger. I'd say it's more about the robot than anything else for FTC, just a little bit more. And then you still have to like, go talk to judges, but it's still talking about like the robot and everything.
Sure.
And then FRC completely like about the robot. It's like that's like the main thing everyone's doing. Of course, like they have like the chairman awards and all that stuff, but people mainly focus on like the robot because the time difference and everything. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm curious because since you've been through each and every single step, and I know I keep specifying each and every step, but has your role in the team changed from FLL to FRC?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So where did you start?
So for FLL, I definitely was, I helped build the robot. I did a little bit of everything, like programming and building the robot. FTC, I was a little bit more like with volunteering and doing like a lot of the community outreach and writing letters to sponsors and everything. So that's what I did. And for FRC, that's still kind of what I do. Like I do whatever I can to help, especially since now me being a senior, I'm trying to like do my own stuff too on the side, like getting into college and everything. Yes. So I don't have enough time, but I still want to like contribute to my team.
Okay.
So you're a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that means you're graduating.
Yes.
Congratulations, by the way.
So what are your plans post-graduation?
Well, I got accepted to Rollins
Nice.
College. I actually got a full ride there too because of the Boys and Girls Club. So that's definitely cool. I want to study social entrepreneurship there. I feel like nonprofit is more my field. I don't know if I want to do something like engineering or anything wise. Like I feel like for me, robotics was just like having something extra to know, that kind of thing. But I definitely like love it. I love my team. I love my mentors. They definitely help me grow like as a person as well, like speaking to people and everything. So yeah, definitely.
So did you learn anything from FIRST that will help you in your like career path?
Definitely. I think a lot of the times in any of the competitions like FLO, FTC, FRC, you have to be able to talk to other teams, be able to communicate with them or whatever. And for me, that was always like in the beginning when I was like a lot younger, I didn't really speak much to people. I was definitely like in my own little bubble and everything. But doing different things, especially joining robotics, like I had to communicate with my team, I had to be able to like talk to them and everything. So I'm definitely like really close with a lot of my members now. Like we're really cool. We even meet outside of robotics, which is really nice. So yeah.
That's awesome.
And you're going to stay involved post-graduation, right?
Since I'm going to Rollins, it's like literally 20 minutes or so away. I could definitely come back and help out.
Fantastic. We always need volunteers at the regionals.
Yeah,
definitely.
Takes a lot of people to put this big event on.
Definitely.
Is your first team local to Orlando?
Yes, Pine Hills. That's where we're located.
And then Rollins University is located
Winter Park.
Winter Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know several people who went to Rollins. Good school.
I can definitely connect with you on a university level. I go to Florida Polytechnic University. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah,
it's a new school in Lakeland, and but hearing you talk about what you learned in FIRST and carrying out through your life, I can definitely relate to that. So that's why I ask like those kind of questions. But
very cool. Well, we appreciate you coming and taking the time to talk to us today, and have a good rest of the competition. Good luck on the field.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. I think that's really cool, though, that she started from FIRST Lego League.
Yes.
And then graduated to each and every step. Like, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't have that opportunity.
Not everybody has that opportunity. Obviously, when I was in FIRST, this was all we had. None of the other leagues existed yet.
Yeah.
After I left, the predecessor to FIRST Tech Challenge came about. But I'm so glad to see that there's a big, wide range of leagues for kids to get involved in, so you can start participating young and work your way up.
And then the team actually grew with her.
Which is so cool. We see Lego League teams become Tech Challenge teams all the time, but we don't see it move on to
the next step.
Yeah. We don't see it move on to here. Usually Lego League becomes Tech Challenge.
Yeah.
And FRC kind of stays out of it. So it's it's cool to see that somebody actually managed to go through 3 of the 4 leagues. So.